He'll be at the University of Montevelo in Birmingham, Alabama. March the 20th at KCST College in Buffalo. On the 22nd at the Philadelphia College of Science and Textile.
Yay, Philadelphia.
At the Philadelphia College of Science and Textiles. And these are really Big Ten schools. And the 27th at William Woods College, Bill Woods College. In Fulton, Missouri, would you welcome a really big school, Steve Landesberg. I've never heard of the
Bill Woods
School in Fulton, Missouri.
The Alumni Association's out there.
That's a legitimate college. The William.
They might make them up. They might just send me to the Woods.
No.
I don't know.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah, you want to work here, Steve? We give you $100,000. Bill Woods, and you get there and there's a car. It's a truck in the woods.
I see you a lot more than you see me.
How do you know that?
Well, because I'm here at night. But every time I turn on the television, I see you doing a commercial.
I was on tonight.
Were you on
Tonight Show?
On this show?
And Kirk Douglas followed me. Kirk Douglas followed my commercial with one of his. He said, bye. And I've been followed by Kirk Douglas.
Sperry man.
Sperry. Maybe we can have world peace.
Kirk's rather frightening.
Yeah.
You like that kind of work? I mean, I know it's lucrative.
Stealing. I love it. You know,
it's called stealing. Huh?
Yes, it is. No, it is lucrative. It's fun.
Do you personally, now I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you personally really feel sincere about the products you're out there selling?
I test every product. Yes. Did you ever eat dog food? No, it's true. When I see those trucks, I see Ryder trucks, and I'm with them. I say, it's one of my trucks.
That's nice.
I really feel that the radio spots really. I'm used to. I'm not jaded, but I've been on television a little while, you know. So I see myself. I get a kick out of seeing myself on television. But radio is something new to me. Mm-hmm. Now I'll be in another room and I hear myself on the radio. That knocks me out. Or in the car, when I hear myself talking to me. Now I talk to myself anyway. And then in New York, which is, you know, for people yelling at you in the street. I'm on First Avenue waiting for a cab. Guy leans out the window and he just says, I just heard you.
And there you are.
I just heard you now there. And there you are.
Now you have to go all over to do these? The traveling, does that drive you nuts?
Traveling, when I do, well, the college towns, you know, some of these big schools that you mentioned, you know.
But I wouldn't put them down. I've never heard of them. I'm sure it's a fine college.
I haven't heard of a lot of them either. I'm surprised.
KCST College in Buffalo.
I think it might be Canisius.
Canisius.
You know what's going to happen when I get there? The people in Buffalo are going to say, you tell Mr. Carson that, because I've had that before.
Yeah, Canisius College. My apologies to Canisius.
Yeah, my apologies, too. I'm terribly sorry, and I won't come. I'm so ashamed I'm not coming. I'm sorry about it. But I get on the, you know, when you get into the woods, I mean, when you get to these little colleges, you have to get, I don't know if you've done much of little planes where you have to bend over.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can't stand up straight, and you bend over, and there's maybe 6 seats. And then the pilot, and you're nervous right away, and the pilot turns around and says, anybody know how to work this thing?
Yeah.
You know that?
Little commuter airlines.
You know, but what shocks me is that everybody's traveling. I mean, you go into a little airport, and there's thousands of people. You go, of course, the big cities, and everybody's traveling. I think Japanese businessmen, they must have a quota. These guys carry more cameras than any other human beings. They must have a quota. At the airport in Japan, they must say, excuse me, how many camera are you bringing? 44. Not enough! Go back, you have to have 500 camera! Really? Really? On national television.
You've done a lot of, you do a lot of great voices, a lot of great characters. Did you ever go to any particular part of the country where they resent what they might?
They love it. No, the truth is they do. The people, when you do an accent in the South, for instance, they love it. I asked a guy if I could tell this story. It's a true story. The man, I mean, you don't talk about how people are nice, they show you around, you know. And Texas, there's something about Texas. They're so hospitable there. I'm doing a college a couple of weeks ago in Texas. And a man is with me, and I got in the night before. It was a little school. I stayed on the campus. And I went to the drama department, and I did an interview in a radio station, a television station. And the guy's with me. He's hanging out. I said, Steve, I don't think I can only be with you till about 2 o'clock. I'm going to a funeral. You want to come? Man invited me to a funeral. I said, well, you know, he goes, well, Steve, the widow'd love to have you. She's a big fan. Can you bring 8 by 10? I really don't understand accents. Yeah. I mean, I do them, I listen to them. I don't know how they started because years ago, I mean, somebody got off a boat. Somebody came from another part of the world many, many, many years ago to start it, to get here. He didn't just get off the boat and says, well, here we are in North Carolina. I don't understand it. The South was, I don't understand. It's a course. Somebody should give a course. The South was settled by Englishmen originally, right? So who started it? I mean, the guy got off, was somebody there? Did the guy, hello, how are you? What'd you say? What the hell did he just say? You know what also knocks me out? The origin, before I came out, David Horowitz said, break a leg. Old showbiz expression, right? Do you know how that began? I have no idea, but I wonder how did it. I mean, Shakespeare was it? I mean, they were acting in Shakespeare. Did someone say? Maybe they didn't say break a leg. Maybe you know how a story changes over there. Maybe this. Well, have a concussion, old fellow. I know you can do it, old pot. Can I bash your skull in for you?
Yeah, it got out of context.
Yes, maybe some hot lead in your pants, sir. Have a good show, and I love it.
You pick up, we talked about these accents before, because you're from New York.
Yes.
You're back east. You hear them all your life.
Yeah.
It's the melting pot. You hear everything.
That's true, but you can also turn on the radio or television, you hear the whole world up there. You turn on the news, the world is there.
Yeah.
Did you? I don't know if you've done anything on this yet, because usually in a month, you hit almost everything that's going on. But the thing that got me lately in the news was the former Secretary General of the United Nations, Kurt Waldheim, is running for the president. He's running for president in Austria. And people have accused him of being a Nazi. And he's, in these, you know, they have a picture of him in a Nazi uniform. It says, that was the bowling team. That was the team picture. Yeah, that was the night we beat Stuttgart. Had a couple of beers and met Frida that night. You know what it was? Had a few laughs, took pictures, you know? Had a picture with the ball. Right?
You're possessed. Is there a new woman in your life? Is it true? I like to know these personal things. We have to...
Well, I think so. You know, we're having problems, though. There's geographical problems. Now, I'm sorry. It's geographical turmoil because I live in L.A., I live in New York. She lives in Atlanta. Actually, she lives with the Hawks. Atlanta Hawks. So every time I call, the Atlanta Hawks professional basketball team, I call her up and say, hold on a second, we'll see. She can't come to the phone now. She's practicing her foul shot. What's your name?
I had to ask.
So it is geographical turmoil. I don't know if you've ever... Her family's in Miami. She lives in Atlanta. I live in New York. I live in L.A.
That could work out very well.
It might work out. You never had the geographical problems, have you?
No. My geographical problem was being at the same place at the same time.